Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Look at all these, I believe they're tiger lilies. Look at them all. Looking really nice. So, got some parts in today. Look at Hot Mama in there. Got some parts in today and I just took, I think it was probably about a half hour, get them all replaced. Not bad. So I did new spark plugs and wires and a new air filter. This one here, a bunch of junk in it. But the wires looked halfway decent, but the spark plugs definitely looked pretty old, pretty gungy. But as far as the end goes, they actually look like they're burning pretty clean. But we just took it on a little spin, and I honestly do think this thing had a little bit of a misfire. I also found on the air intake that holds this cone filter, there was a tube that goes to the what is it, that a PCV valve, or no, probably not that, but there's a tube that comes from it and goes to the intake, and that tube had a little kind of foam gasket on it that had cracked on both sides, so I black taped that up because yeah, now it sounds way better, and it seems to be running a lot better also. What else that I've done, having a hard time talking, the blower fan wasn't working, and I checked all the fuses, and the fuses were good, but what I actually ended up doing, I'll have to sneak past you, let's get you 31 weeks. Oh yeah. So the blower motor wasn't working, and so I was gonna drop the blower motor down. It's right here, but back here, there's actually two blue wires. Well, I was wiggling the one and I popped it off and I looked at it, and there's like some waxy, maybe plastic stuff on there, and I chipped that off, and then it worked fine. So that was good. I did have to go through the brakes and scrape out all the surface rust and everything because they were making some horrendous noises on the back, and I had to readjust them because they were a little too tight. So I did that, and I put some grease around the edge of the drum because that's where it was rusty. It kind of sits in a little channel. So I put some grease in there, and now it's not making that noise anymore. And the only thing left to do is to flush and redo the coolant, because the coolant overflow canister is very gungy, so I have to take that out and like clean it. But it's full of fluid in the radiator and it's nice and green. But I bought 2 of these 1-gallon jugs because that should be about perfect for what it needs. And yeah, so I also built a custom shift knob for it, but I'm not sure. I like it because it's nice and heavy, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. So that's where we are. But so far I have driven 86 miles, and you can see where my fuel gauge is at. So hopefully, being that it seemed like it had that misfire, because it idles way smooth now and even like shifts way smooth and sounds completely different. So hopefully then I'll get even better gas mileage. But I was getting like 30 something before. So we'll see. I'm kind of not the greatest at driving it yet, but we'll get there. But yeah, I put Bosch spark plugs in, whatever these PermaShield ignition wires, and then a Wix filter, and I ordered them from Rock Auto. Looks like they had a Fram filter in here. Looks like Fram, but it doesn't say it. Napa Pro Select. Oh, looks like a Fram. So we'll see if I get even better gas mileage now. Only time will tell. But regardless, I drove it all around town and back and forth to work twice now, and now I'll drive it the rest of the week. And ever since I got it, I just started the truck to move it over so I get the trash can out. But some people were wondering, how am I going to shuffle all the vehicles around? Well, we got the trailer over yonder that I need to actually put behind the fence. and the truck right here, and it just shoop slides right in and out, so I don't even have to move the truck. And I do have to talk to you guys about the rust thing on the truck, but we're not going to worry about that today. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.